How the rich use LLCs to protect and grow their money. Hook. 0 to 5 seconds. Jeff Bezos doesn't personally own Amazon warehouses. Elon Musk doesn't own his Tesla factories in his own name. And the guy who owns your local McDonald's franchise? He's probably got 17 different LLCs you'll never know about. Today I'm showing you exactly why the wealthy do this, and how you can start using the same strategy to protect your assets and accelerate your wealth building right now. Part 1. Why the rich are obsessed with LLCs. 145. Let me be direct. An LLC is like building a financial firewall around your money. It's a limited liability company. And here's what makes it dangerous for people trying to take your stuff. When you own something personally, your rental property, your side business, your investment portfolio, you're personally liable. That means if someone sues you, they can come after everything. Your house, your savings, your future paychecks, all of it. But when you own that same asset through an LLC, there's a legal barrier. If someone sues your LLC, they can only go after what's inside the LLC. Your personal assets stay protected. Here's a real example. Say you own a rental property worth $400K. Tenant gets injured, decides to sue for $2 million. If that property is in your personal name, they're coming after your house, your savings, everything. But if that rental property is owned by an LLC you created, the lawsuit is limited to the assets inside that LLC. Your primary residence stays safe. Your retirement accounts stay safe. Your Roth IRA, your 401k, your brokerage account on Fidelity, all protected. This is why wealthy people structure their lives around LLCs. It's not complicated, it's smart, and it's completely legal. The second reason? Taxes. I'm not a CPA, and you need professional guidance here. But LLCs give you flexibility that individuals don't have. You can choose how you're taxed. You can split income strategically. You can take advantage of business deductions. A guy running a side business making $50K a year on Robinhood day trading versus someone running the same $50K through an LLC? The LLC owner pays less in taxes. Legally. Part 2. How the rich build wealth using LLCs. 215. Here's where it gets interesting. The wealthy aren't just protecting existing money. They're using LLCs to multiply it. Let's say you want to start a rental real estate business. You could buy one property in your personal name, but then you're personally liable for everything. Or you could create an LLC. Buy 10 properties inside that LLC. Get liability insurance on the LLC. And operate like a business instead of a person. Now you've got scale. You've got credibility. You've got tax efficiency. And you've got separation between you and the liability. Here's another strategy. You create an LLC for your side hustle. Maybe you're making $30K a year doing freelance work. You funnel it through an LLC. Now you can write off your home office, your equipment, your software subscriptions, your business meals. Suddenly you're paying taxes only on $18K instead of $30K. Over 10 years? That's $36K you keep instead of sending to the IRS. Then you take those tax savings and you invest them. Maybe you put $3K a month into an S&P 500 index fund through Fidelity. Over 30 years. That's money compounding at 10% annually. That becomes $4.7 million. The wealthy understand this. They're not trying to hide money. They're organizing it strategically. They're using legal structures to reduce taxes, protect assets, and scale faster. Part 3. How to get started today. 115. You don't need millions to start. You don't need a fancy attorney. You need clarity on what you actually need. First, figure out what you're protecting. Do you have a side business? Do you own rental properties? Do you have high income liability risk? That determines whether you need an LLC. Second, go to your state's Secretary of State website. Every state has one. You fill out articles of organization. Pay a filing fee, usually between $50 and $300. And you've got an LLC. It takes 3 days to 2 weeks depending on your state. Third, get an EIN. That's an employer identification number from the IRS. It's free and takes 5 minutes online. This is your LLC's tax ID number. Fourth, and this is crucial, actually use it. Open a separate bank account for your LLC. Keep records. Run it like a business. The IRS sees through fake LLCs created just for tax dodging. But legitimate business structures? Those are bulletproof. If you've got serious assets or complicated situations, hire a CPA and a business attorney. It costs money up front, but it saves you thousands in taxes and protects you from catastrophe. Call to action. This is how wealth building actually works. Not get-rich-quick schemes. Not Robin Hood trading. It's boring, strategic, legal structure. The rich got rich partly because they understand this stuff. And now you do too. If this helped you, subscribe, click the notification bell, and let me know in the comments. Are you running a side business that you should probably protect with an LLC? I read every comment on these videos. See you in the next one.